Howdy folks, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. I have a gift request. I'm very much looking forward to this. It's not traditional country by any stretch, but it's Bob Seger, and I consider him a folk singer, but I'm putting this in my Country Heart series. It's a gift request of Trent Smith's. So Trent, thank you for this gift and request. And I was curious to see where Bob was born, because when I pick my hats before I'm going to put one on the channel, every so often I'll be like, let me see, I don't know much about this one. You know, if it's somebody from the UK or somebody from Minnesota or wherever, I'll wear a hat that might fit. But I'm like, let me look and see where Bob's from. And he's born in Detroit, but it said right there that Bob was born May 6th, 1945. So today is his birthday, and I'm guessing that's why you requested this one. So that's why I'm like doubly cool with this, because I'm going to put in the Country Heart series because Bob really tells stories in all of his songs, and it's also his birthday. So Trent, thank you for the gift and request, my friend. I have not reacted to this song, and I've heard just about all of Bob's song. Well, no, I can't say that, but a lot of Bob's songs, as we all have. But it isn't until you dissect them with headphones on that you really get the depth of what's going on in them. So here we go. Happy birthday, Bob, if you see this, which is unlikely, but you never know. Still the same. I listened to this in high school.
You always won every time you placed a bet. You're still damn good. No one's gotten to you yet. Every time they were sure that you caught, you were quicker than they thought. You just turn your back and walk. You always said the cards will never do you wrong. The trick you said was never play the game too long. A gambler's share, the only risk that you would take, the only loss you could forsake, the only bluff you couldn't fake. And you're still the same. I caught up with you yesterday, moving game to game. No one's standing in your way. Turning on the charm long enough to get you back. You're still the same. You still ain't high. There you stood, everybody watched you play. I just turned and walked away. I had nothing left to say,
Such a story.
'cause you're still the same.
Way more prominent, the backing now.
Still the same. Moving game to game. Some things never change. Are you still the same? Still the same.
I had a lot of thoughts on that. His storytelling and details in his songs are up there with the best of them. They're up there with like the John Prines. He doesn't put as many details in, but then again, nobody does, except Tex Ritter, possibly. I think it's Tex. But the interpersonal, the social dynamics that he captures, but the very specific psychological elements, if you will, that go on, but even almost like teenage angst and then growing up. Like we can all relate to people who just seem to have it all together when they were in high school. It seemed like whatever sport they played or whatever classes they took, whatever physics or whatever, and then they applied to colleges and they got into the best college. It seemed like they nailed it. But you look back and you're like, well, look how disciplined they were. I mean, they were gifted, for example, athletically, intellectually, and all that stuff. But those people tend to be on their game. And it doesn't mean they don't lose in life. Everybody loses in life. That just could be a song title Bob could flesh out too, no problem. Because we all lose at times, whether it's a relationship, a loved one, a job, a dream, a hope, whatever. But in this, it's some things do work out for people. Like even that one line, the way he captured it was like, you just turned and walked away. Like even when they came for you, you could just Clint Eastwood just walk away. That's how good you've got it. And then he turned and walked away later because like you're still the same. It's like it reminds me, but a lot of the thoughts are like it reminds me a bit of like Kenny Rogers, the gambler. And in this one, this guy was a gambler, but he had a sense about him where, like, what he said something about like a gambler's share. I don't know what that refers to, but he said in here, like, the trick is to not play too long. And then I guess that's when you lose everything. But like, normally you're up at some point in the night. I mean, I live in Jersey for now, but that's going to change very soon. But I haven't been, even when I lived only a half hour from Atlantic City, I didn't go. I'm not opposed to it. It's just not my thing. But in here, it's like most people, when you play, you're up at some point, and the key is to have the discipline to walk away. But even in this song, I think he said like you aimed so high or something like that. But he walked in, he saw him playing, he was turning on the charm, the gambler was. But in this one, Bob or whoever he represents turned and walked away because you're still the same. And maybe that bores him. Maybe it bores the character that Bob Seger represents in this song. And maybe this is a true story too. I don't know. But it was really interesting on the production side that like the backing vocalists, they came in sort of humming initially. And then you could hear them singing maybe the next chorus or the next whatever it is. And then they actually they took over for Bob practically. The backing vocalists weren't so much in the background any longer. They were in the foreground. But fascinating choice to go ahead and do that. But maybe that's symptomatic or emblematic or depicting Bob's leaving, but the other people are still there. I don't know. But fascinating. So, yeah, I'm not going to rate this one. I love Bob Seger. It's in honor of his birthday. I'm guessing you knew that it was his birthday, Trent. Even though you didn't say that, I'm guessing you knew that. But he is just a treasure as well. And I'm pretty sure he's retired. He's 81 now. It doesn't mean he stopped. I mean, a lot of artists perform into their 90s. Loretta did. I mean, not 90s, but keep performing, keep recording. Willie Nelson is still going, but I haven't heard much of Bob recently, but maybe he's doing smaller venues from time to time, acoustic or whatever. So, all right, guys, in honor of Bob Seger's birthday from Mr. Trent Smith. Trent, thank you for that, my friend. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, folks, and keep rocking the country and songs with a country heart.